Residential sales comparison and income approaches, page 98. Also, rare in residential assignments, a unit of comparison, such as square feet, could be utilized in the sales comparison approach. In this case, the total sale price of the comparable is used for applying adjustments for property rights conveyed, financing terms, conditions of sale, and market conditions, as we have seen in the previous examples. Typically, the adjusted price is then converted to the square foot unit, and percentage adjustments are applied directly to the unit amount for location and physical characteristics, etc. The unit price per square foot is then applied to the subject's square feet to produce an indication of value for the subject. Here is element of comparison, adjustment percentage and adjustment, the grid. Sale price, your comp is $400,000. For property rights conveyed, it's going to be a plus 10% adjustment up. That's going to be $40,000 adjusted up in cash. Your adjusted price now is $440,000. The next is financing terms. On this one, you're going to make a negative 5% adjustment down. In cash, that comes out to $22,000 minus from the $440,000. Your adjusted price now will be $418,000. Next is going to be conditions of sale. You're going to make a negative 3% adjustment down. In cash, that comes out to negative $12,540. Minus that from the $418,000. Your adjusted price now is $405,460. Your next thing you're going to come across is market conditions. On this one, you're going to make a 9% adjustment up. In cash, that's plus $36,491. Added to the $405,000, you're going to have that $441,951 adjusted price. Comparable square feet equals 3,597 square feet. You're going to then take the $441,951. You're going to divide that by 3,597 square feet. Unit price, you're going to have $122.8666 per square foot. Now you're going to go to location. You're going to have a 15%. Well, it's 15%. Multiply that by $122.8666. That's going to be for your adjustment percentage. This is a 15% percentage upward adjustment. That's going to be in cash $18.4300 adjustment upward in cash. Your physical characteristics, 10% times 122.8666. This is going to be a downwards of 10% adjustment. In cash, that's negative 12.2867. Your adjusted unit sale price now is going to be $129.0099 per square foot. Your subject square feet equals 3,362 square feet. You're going to take that 129.0099 times that by the subject square feet of 3,362 square feet. Your indicated value of your subject reconciled is going to be $433,731. Reconciliation. In finalizing the development of the sales comparison approach, the appraiser has performed a series of analysis. However, after everything the appraiser has done, the results are without conclusion and somewhat meaningless unless the appraiser reflects on what the analysis revealed. The appraiser needs to perform a final step in order to make sense of the indications produced by the analysis. Page 99. Thus, the final step in the development process of each valuation method is reconciliation. That means the analyzing the values derived from the different appraisal approaches to arrive at a final opinion of value. After all the individual adjustments are applied and the comparable sales are adjusted, a range of value is revealed. In the sales comparison approach, reconciliation consists of determining the relevance of each comparable and the indications produced, where in or in some cases outside the value range is the best value indication for the subject. Which comparable or comparables provide the best support? As can be seen, reconciliation is not purely premised on a mathematical process. The appraiser must use very good logic and reasoning skills when looking at the indications, which lead to sound judgment. Sometimes appraisers support a value opinion simply because that opinion is within the produced value range. However, in some cases, especially if the appraiser is being intentionally or unintentionally biased by a sale price or some other predetermined value, this practice would not be appropriate. Depending on the scope of work, appraisers can state the final value opinion as a range of value, a single number, or a relationship to a numerical benchmark, using the indicated value range to support a range of value $100,000 to $105,000. Or even a numerical benchmark, at least as much as, etc., may be acceptable. However, concluding on a single number opinion should include additional diligence. We will discuss several scenarios to illustrate the process. A perfect textbook example. Suppose that 3 comparable sales have been used and adjusted in development of the sale comparison analysis. Once adjusted, all of the comparable sales produce the same indication. Here's a grid. Sale price. Comp 1 was $333,000. Comp 2 was $347,000. And Comp 3 was $335,000. Your absolute adjustments. You had a plus $7,000 for Comp 1. You had a minus $7,000 for Comp 2 and a plus $5,000 for Comp 3. Your adjusted sale prices all land on $340,000. In this scenario, there is little thought that needs to take place in the reconciliation process because the value indication produced in the sales comparison approach is precise. Extra note, pay before you play. I think that's in regards to maybe your E&O insurance or something. That was a note we took in class. Reconciliation is the sales comparison approach brings all the appraiser's analysis together and allows the appraiser to judge the quality and amount of the data examined as well as the indications the analysis produce.